we are back. Welcome to the Fantasy Football Game Show, brought to you by Front Yard Fantasy. As always, I am JL, joined by my fabulous co-host here, Joshua F. Buster, and our regular FYF guest, Eagle Dan FF. Dan, how you doing?
Wonderful. I just went to the gym. I'm really tired.
Ooh, you look strong.
Oh, you look
Thank
swole
you.
AF.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And our very special guest, I think it's second time game show contestant, Rocky, a.k.a. at Dynasty FF Addict. He's the co-host of Trade Addicts podcast. He is the co-host of Dynasty Game Night. He's the co-host of Dynasty Junkies. There's not much this guy doesn't do. If you're not following him, make sure you go follow him. Rocky, how are you doing today, my friend?
I'm doing great. I thank you guys again for having me come back. This is a lot of fun last time. I managed to beat you all at Poll Perception last time, so
allegedly.
I told Jay I switch it up and try horse, and we'll see how it goes. I hope I don't have to make a horse sound.
You're making that horse noise.
Josh is certain of it.
I feel like I haven't played horse in a minute. I'm excited. I'm excited to win for sure.
It's been exactly 1 week, Josh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I feel like I've been the host the last 3 weeks actually.
That might be true. That might be true.
Okay.
Maria in here with the first. Very nice. Well done. We'll see if Scott comes in and usurps you. Jordan says that new preview picture makes me feel all sorts of ways. Shout out to Jay for that one. At G-Man Jay. He hooked us up. Hooked us up with beautiful. That one. Thumbnail straight heat. Jordan with the. Do you guys think sand is called sand because it's between the sea and land?
Oh my God.
Yes, it is.
Mind blown.
What?
I literally just got my mind blown. That kind of has to be it, right?
I've never once heard that in my life.
But it makes complete sense.
It makes complete sense.
It's definitely that's what it is. That's what it is.
Wow. Okay. Well done, Jordan. Jordan also says, how come our nose runs but our feet smell?
I don't like you. Just stop. Stop by your head, Jordan.
Not
stop by your head.
We have to play a game.
What have you started, Jordan? Who do we park in a driveway but drive on a parkway? I don't know who you're parking in a driveway.
Why? I think
that's supposed to be why.
Yeah.
Oh, Jay Wall, what do you call a horse that likes to stay up late? A nightmare.
Oh my God. Okay,
this is getting worse and worse as we go.
Yes. What up, NBA? Welcome in. Burner, what is up? Welcome in. Should I do the Simon because he's not here?
You should.
Burner.
Yeah, that's not bad. I think we did it justice.
Speaking of, Josh, where is Simon?
Oh, Simon. He's gone, man. He's gone. We had to get rid of him. We just he's out of the country. And he's not coming back for a few months. So I hope you like Dan.
He's out of the country.
Yeah.
He's never coming back. Actually, he's never coming back.
Yeah.
We don't talk about what
we had to get rid of him. Exactly.
Sometimes you just gotta cut ties. And Anthony said, all it takes is Simon to leave for us to get better thumbnails.
Exactly.
As soon as he leaves.
Scary accurate. NBA asks, any interesting NFL news you guys are tracking? You guys got anything?
See, you asked me news, and no, there's really not that much news out there. If you want to talk about some NFL, like coach talk and stuff like that, like little things going with teams, we could talk about that all day. But when am I going to have time to beat Rocky and Dan in this game?
True. That's
you know
true.
What I'm saying?
So nothing, no big news of notes. Scott Fish, consider yourself usurped. You have been usurped. Sorry, Maria. I feel like I'm slowly losing the pronunciation of that word the more times I say it.
Usurped.
Drop the mic. What's up? Welcome in. Good to see you, my friend. And Husker, what's up? What's going on, my friend? And Anthony says Simon will be back in 10 to 14 months, depending on behavior. I like that. All right. Well, we got a game to get to. You guys ready to play?
Yeah,
I am ready.
Just a couple of news things that popped up on my stream today, just for NBA because I love him. How about Matt Nagy wants 20 carries per game for David Montgomery? How's that, guys? How does it make you guys feel? Huh?
Buying or selling?
What do you think?
I'm selling.
Selling.
Yeah.
I think it's a possibility that he gets 20 carries a game a couple times, and I'm sure he wants to get him 20 carries a game. But yeah, I'm absolutely selling this as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's certainly within the realm of possibilities, but I'm not predicting that.
Hell no.
And then goal line work as soon as field starts, so that's another issue.
Say that again, Dan.
He's going to lose goal line work as soon as field starts. He's going to take a bunch of goal line carries.
Yeah, very good point. Very good point.
Absolutely.
Swamp says, at work and I cry. We cried too, Swamp. You're a hard worker.
Swamp needs a hug. We should give Swamp a hug.
Swamp.
All right, giving you a hug from here, Swamp.
There you go, Josh.
And drop the mic.
One other piece of fire news that we got going on here. Hype. Harris, New England's surefire #1 running back heading into 2021. I 100% buy this. Yes.
Is that news though? I mean, who else was there? Sony Michel?
Sony Michel.
Well, they drafted a rookie running back of Ramondre Stevenson. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. So some people probably think he'll be involved.
Every time I hear his name, I think of Hydra Ramondre Stevenson. Thanks for that, Rocky. In case you missed it,
no problem.
In case you missed it, you can find all the FYF boys playing Dynasty Game Night. It was a couple weeks ago. I think it was released a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah, was that the only one I think you actually got?
I think that was the only one I got, but I did come up with one at the end that didn't count for anything.
That's right. Imaginary points.
Credit where credit's due. All right, let's get into the game. Before I do, super easy way to support the show is subscribe, like this video. If you aren't subscribed already, we're here every single weekday, 3 p.m., playing games, doing fun stuff, being goofs, having guests on, shitting on Dan, the works. Everything you need in a weekday, pretty much.
I am the new guy, so it's expected.
I am the new guy. All right, if you're today we're playing Fantasy Horse. If you're unfamiliar with that, it's essentially trivia with the same scoring system as Horse, like your friendly basketball game of Horse. I'm going to give each of these guys a trivia question, fantasy or NFL related. If they get it right, they will get to give a letter to one of their opponents. If they get it wrong, they get the letter. They can play or pass, but if they pass and their opponent gets it right, then they're going to get the letter. So, and of course, at the end, the loser has to make a horse noise. Rocky has vehemently declared that it will not be him today, but I think Josh has other things to say.
Well, I know I'm going to win. I don't know.
Yeah, Josh has been more vehement about him winning than I have. So I just said I don't want to make the horse noise. Josh,
sorry, Rocky.
Josh says you will. I guarantee it.
Josh is confident.
All right, the order for today's game: Dan, Rocky, Josh. You guys ready to get started?
Dan's up first.
I'm first.
You are first.
I'm ready.
All right, Dan. Here's your first question. There were 4 QBs who had a single game with 5 or more passing touchdowns in 2020. Name 2 of them. Your time begins now.
So it's 4, and just in 2020, right?
Yep.
4 quarterbacks who it is.
Are you going to pass or play, Dan?
I will. I'll play.
All right. What do you think?
Let me.
A reminder: out of the chat, head to the private chat. So
Did I?
no cheating going on.
Sorry. My bad.
Dan.
So over 5 and 20. I know. I'm terrible. I'm sorry.
What are you thinking, Dan?
So I'm going to go with Tom Brady and God damn it.
Man, this is a tough one.
That is a tough one. I have a
Tom
couple
Brady
answers in
and-
mind, but
Didn't Baker throw 5 in one game? I think Baker. So Brady and Baker.
Final answer?
Yes, sir. Captain. Sorry.
All right, Captain.
Aye.
Aye.
Anthony says, I remember how smart Rocky was. I remember how smart Rocky was. So y'all are in trouble.
But here, the key here is he was smart. He's not smart anymore.
Yes,
you know?
he
we
lost.
got
we'll
it. We
see
got
about
it.
that, Josh.
Terrible accident. He lost all his smarts. Anthony, a good guess. Josh Allen, Dak Prescott, Burrow and Dak, Brady and Allen, Ertz and Wentz. Ooh, some good guess. Dak and
I
Allen.
don't think Wentz had a 5 TD
Wentz
game.
did not have 5 TDs all year. So
Watson. Team Tebow. Tim Tebow and Vinny Testaverde.
Smart.
I like that. Good guess, Jay. Good guess. All right. There were four quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes is one of them. He had 5 against the Jets in Week 8.
That was one of my guesses.
That was
Tom Brady was one of them. Week 4, he had 5 against the Chargers.
Okay.
Russell Wilson was one of them. He had in Week 2, he had 5 against New England, and Baker Mayfield was the last one.
Baker, you got
he
him.
Had 5 against
Nice job,
Cincinnati
Dan.
in Week 7.
Raise the roof.
Where's the letter going, Dan?
Josh, because he thinks he can beat me at beer pong.
Oh no, I know I will be just like this game. Just like
Dan,
I know I'm going to beat you.
Yeah, all right, we'll see. Take that letter.
You are so mistaken, Dan. I can't warn you enough for your health.
Watch out, bro.
For your
Watch
health,
out.
stop going down this path, Josh. It's too good at
Never.
Well, we gotta get a couple drinks on us first, get us loosed
No,
up.
it's
And
fine. It's all
you're
good.
going down, Dan. We're gonna make sure this happens in about a month.
Yeah.
Make sure this happens. NBA with a question here. Can each of you name a fantasy player you're having the hardest time tracking his value? What makes it so hard? Josh, why don't we start with you?
Yeah, there's a couple players that kind of pop into my head, and a lot of them are wide receivers, and it's mostly because their situation's changing. One of the biggest ones is T. Higgins. How about that?
Josh just stole mine.
I stole yours? That's awesome. He's the perfect. I guess he must be the perfect answer for this question because he was so good last year as a rookie. He broke out. He had a fantastic season. I was ready to take him with the other top tier receivers. Then the Bengals decide, and they're like, oh, well, we still need more wide receiver depth. Forget about the offensive line. Forget about Sewell. We're going with Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow's best friend over here. So Jamar Chase is a rookie. He's coming in. He's uber talented. I would say a better prospect coming out of college. So I just had no idea what to do with T. Higgins now. In this offense, they have not such a good offensive line, but they're going to be throwing a lot, I think. I like T. Higgins, but I don't love him. I don't know where to rate him. I don't know where to put him in fantasy.
It's fair. What do you think, Rocky?
I actually the second one that came to mind for me is T. Higgins, one of T. Higgins' teammates, Joe Mixon. It seems everyone's a Joe Mixon truther or Joe Mixon hater, and I'm kind of in the middle. One day I'm like, yeah, they bolstered up this offense. Burrow's back and healthy. They're going to be running all over the place, and they'll be great. And then the other part of me thinks, Joe Mixon's never really lived up to his potential. So why should I think it's going to happen, 5 years into his career now? So he's the one I have a tough time getting a beat on.
That's fair. What do you think, Dan?
I want to go with Kenyon Drake. I think that with Jacobs still there, it's going to be tough because he's not starting. But a lot of people feel that he could do better than Jacobs in that kind of offense. And Jacobs didn't blow people away last year with what he did. So I mean, he's going to get some work. It's just a matter of how much work is he actually going to get. So that's really, is going to impact his value.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. For me, I think it would be Dobbins. I think generally people are the group consensus is now down on Dobbins, but hasn't been that way all offseason. I think that's sort of been like the story with a lot of these second-year running backs. Like Cam Akers was super hyped, and then that started to get tempered a little bit. So, it's hard, sometimes hard to track some of their values. And I think it'll be a big shift next year. Dobbins!
Dobbins is going to have a hell of a year. And just to respond to Dan and Rocky, Kenyon Drake, forget about him. It's Josh Jacobs' backfield in my mind.
Right,
Joe Mixon,
I'm just going to take him out. He's
draft him. Yeah, get him out of here. Joe Mixon, he's going to have a hell of a season. Joe Mixon's having a hell of a season. So love all your choices, but I got you guys covered.
Thanks, Josh.
Jordan said I skipped his funny joke. I didn't see a funny joke, so that's your problem.
No, you skipped his bad joke. Joke.
Oh, okay. Well, that was probably intentional then.
I don't even know where it was.
All right. Move on to the next one. Let's see, did I not update the banner? Did I?
I got an H.
You got an H, Josh. All right, Rocky. It's on to you. Are you ready, my friend?
I am ready.
All right. Who had more rushing yards in 2020? Derrick Henry or the entire New Orleans Saints?
Ooh.
That's an interesting one.
Reminder out of the chat.
Yes, I'm in the private chat.
I'm fine. I'm safe.
Private chat.
Remember, you can pass or play this one.
Get out of all the chats.
I think I'll play.
Shut your computer off.
Throw it away.
All right, you're going to play?
Yeah, I feel I feel like it's Derrick Henry, but I'm also worried that this is a trick question. Like I'm supposed to think it's Derrick Henry because you're asking the entire New Orleans Saints. But I know he had 2,000, and Kamara gets a lot more receiving yards. I don't know that Murray did that much. I don't think Kamara had 1,000 yards rushing.
This is a good question.
Yeah,
I like that.
Murray gets his work. But and then Taysom's in there, so I'm just gonna go with my initial gut thought, and I'm gonna go with Derrick Henry. He had so many rushing yards, and I just think it's Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry.
That's
all right,
probably what I would have gone with too.
Locked in with Derrick Henry.
Locked in.
Seems like the chat is generally agreeing with you. J Wall with Derrick Henry. Anthony with Derrick Henry. J Wall says Kamara has never rushed over 1,000 in a season in his career.
Never?
All those receptions, those receiving yards.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
He's had a couple 900-yard.
He gets 80-some catches and 800, 900 yards every year. But yeah.
His top 12 running back stats even better. They never 1,000 and still is as high as he is.
Yeah. And then Husker in here with the Saints. And Eric Johnson said, did Dan say Kenny Britt? Did you, Dan?
What?
Are you a big Kenny Britt fan?
Oh, yeah.
No, actually, but my fiance went to school with him, so she knows him personally. Which is
whoa, this got real weird. Eric, what do you know? Who told you, Eric?
Right? How does he know?
How does he know?
Get out of my head.
All right. Well, the actual answer. Who had more rushing yards in 2020? Derrick Henry had 2,027 rushing yards. Mm-hmm. New Orleans Saints had 2,000.
Oh, no!
265.
Oh,
sorry,
wrong.
It was a trick.
I knew it was a trick question.
I almost went with the Colts.
Question.
I almost went with the Colts, and you would have been right if it was the Colts.
I'm surprised. Where did all those rushing yards come from?
Taysom Hill. But actually, though, how many? Maybe Latavius Murray probably had about 500 or so rushing yards, right? Maybe a little bit more.
Yeah,
even if Kamara had like 9, that still only gets you to like 14. So
yeah, plus
these other 800 yards.
Had a bunch more than we think.
Yeah.
Sully in here, just tailing whenever we give the answer. Says Saints. And Jay did Dan say he's getting Kenny Britt to come on the show? I think he did say that. Yeah, I think he committed to that.
Come on.
Looking forward to that. Can't wait for that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Follow us on Twitter for the announcement.
Yeah.
All right, Rocky. I'm sorry. That gives you an H, my friend.
I got an H.
Josh, we're on to you. Are you ready?
All right. Yeah, let's go.
All right. Rid of
Out
that.
of the chat.
All right. Stephon Diggs. He had 1,535 receiving yards last season. That was more than 6 NFL teams had in total rushing yards in 2020. Name 3 of these teams.
Oh, my God. Okay, so the Stephon Diggs thing was just literally just to let us know. By the way.
It's just a fun fact.
Fun fact here.
This one is a Jordan question, by the way. I got to give a shout out. Jordan Bennett comes up with fire questions.
He does. He's the man. So that was more than 6 NFL teams had in total rushing yards in 2020. So I'm trying to find 3 of the teams that had under 1,535 rushing yards last season. Oh, God. So like the Bills kind of pops up in my head, but it was just kind of one guy didn't get it.
You're playing this, right?
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to play it. The Jets pops up. The Jets are probably one of those teams. Maybe no. Ooh, the Broncos probably got over that. Yeah. The Bears definitely got over the Lions. Probably didn't. Probably.
I don't know. Did they?
The Giants, did they?
I don't know. Did they?
Just the football team. The football team probably did. Well, not every single one. And then the Falcons are probably a good one. Okay, I'm gonna take this, believe it or not.
All right.
And I am gonna go with the Falcons, Jets, and Lions.
So you're going with the Falcons, the Jets, and the Lions. Again?
Yes. Sure. Let's go. You like those guesses?
Jets came to mind for me immediately.
Very solid guesses.
I was struggling with the other ones, but I like them.
Very
I neither feel good nor bad about those guesses.
I guess we'll see.
Ambivalent.
Jordan says, love you, JL. And yeah, the theme is just showing how ridiculous these teams are. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Heard it here first.
I mean, that's not many rushing yards.
It's not.
Ooh.
Nancy Nav, Bills.
I said Bills.
Lions, Seahawks.
I
Good
just think
guess.
Josh Allen might have gotten enough to get them over the hump there. Yeah.
You're probably right.
Yeah, agreed.
He didn't have many rushing yards last year, though.
He had like 500, I think, if I remember correctly.
That's a good point. Steelers, Jets, Falcons, Jets, Lions, Giants, Jets, Lions,
said
Giants.
all these
My
teams.
goodness, that's tough. Jets, Lions, Giants. Jets, Lions, Giants. Okay, that's overachieving there, Bucks. Eagles, Jags, Jets. All right. Well, the actual answer.
Eagles probably. Yeah.
Eagles is not a bad guess.
The Eagles isn't a bad guess.
Yeah.
So the Steelers was one of them. They had
That's surprising.
I don't like
1,351.
seeing that.
I would never have guessed the Steelers.
Yeah, me neither.
Texans had 1,466.
That makes
Oh
sense.
no.
Lions had 1,499.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
One for
There's
you,
one.
Josh. Jags had 1,519.
I almost said that. But James Robinson.
I know. That's what I thought of the Jags too, because they were such a bad team. But I was just worried James Robinson had such a good season that maybe it was more.
I'm not liking the way this is looking.
The Bucks had exactly 1,519 as well.
That's dumb.
The exact number of rushing yards. And the final one is the Falcons.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm very
The
sorry,
Lions
Josh.
weren't
You
in
got
there?
two of them.
2 out of the 3.
Lions were there. He said
Yeah, Lions were. Jets weren't, right?
Jets were
Jets
not.
weren't.
Oh, Jets weren't. Jets
That-
weren't.
That's the first one I thought of was the Jets.
That was the one you seem most confident on.
Frank
No.
Gore. The eternal
Oh, yeah,
Frank Gore.
Frank Gore. Yeah, you probably got
Frank Gore.
just enough.
All right. Josh, sorry, you're a hoe, my friend.
What else is new?
What
Anthony's like, I'm doing shitty today. Damn.
Dan looking good here so far.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
I'll say it as many times as I want, Dan.
4 wrong in a row.
Jay said it didn't take long for Rocky to bring up James Robinson. Yeah, we're going to have words.
Me and Jay have a little, and now I think me and JL too.
Yeah,
also
you've
have
started
little-
a blood feud with many people.
Blood feud.
JL loves his Travis Etienne. You better
I
watch
do.
out.
I do. All right.
Misguided JL.
I don't think you want to piss off the host, Rocky. I can switch the order of the questions.
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding. So we're on to our 4th question here. This one is for Dan. Let's see if he can pull out of his secret encyclopedia he's got under his desk here to get this one right.
How'd you know?
If you pulled out an encyclopedia right now, I would have lost it. All right, Dan. Devontae Adams led the league with 18 receiving touchdowns, 2020.
Mm-hmm.
There were 5 NFL teams that had less than 18 total passing touchdowns in 2020. Name 4 of them. Are you going to play or pass?
I think I'll play in this one.
All right.
So it has to be less than 18 touchdowns. Okay, so the Jets, because they're Washington, the Giants, and the Patriots, because I don't think Cam did well. So the Giants, the Patriots, Washington, and the Jets. So 2 New Yorks, Washington, and a New England.
That sounds pretty good to me, man.
Yeah, those are good guesses.
Like, I'm not arguing with any of those teams.
I don't think that Cam was as good a passer as
he had a ton of rushing touchdowns.
he did.
That doesn't come up later.
We're talking about passing TD. Passing TDs.
Yeah, I know.
Quarterback TDs, right, Josh? Quarterback TDs.
Yeah. I think that's the most important stat in the league. Quarterback touchdowns.
Ricky says, glad I switched out of the Tuesday slot. And then Jay says, Rocky and I just have friendly banter, JL. You took it too far with the blood feud.
Serious.
No such thing as too far. No such thing. Anthony with Eagles, Jets, Giants. Butts with Washington, New England, Jets, and Giants.
That's what I said.
And Fantasy Now with Jags, Jets, Giants, and Pats. All good guesses. All right. Well, New England was one of them. They had 12.
I knew that was right.
Giants were one of them. They also had 12. Carolina was one of them. They had 16.
Uh-oh.
The Jets was the what was it, fourth one? Yeah, it's fourth, I said. Jets was another one, 16, and Washington was the last one.
Oh, you son of a gun.
6. They all had 16.
Dan's killing it.
Give it to Josh.
Dan's ugly.
I appreciate that, Dan.
Josh.
Eagles fans got to stick together.
It doesn't matter. You guys obviously are losers.
That's right. Own it, Josh. I love it. Lean into it.
Eagles fans are the worst.
Is this Josh or Jeff?
We are the worst.
That is objectively true. That's an empirical fact.
No debate there.
All right.
We are terrible.
Whatever. I'm still gonna win. I'm very confident.
Dobbins sucks, by the way.
Oh,
but that.
Don't get me started, bro.
Trash.
Kenny lose well. Am I right? Haha. Got him.
No. Just
come on, Josh. Stand behind me.
I want to stand behind you as a Ravens fan, a fellow Ravens fan versus the Eagles guys, but why aren't you giving me the questions and the answer? Huh?
Because that's cheating.
Oh, never mind.
All right, Rocky. Are you ready for your second question?
Probably not, but give it to me.
All right, that's fair.
Dale hears it all the time.
All right, Alvin Kamara had 21 total touchdowns last season. There were 3 NFL teams with less than half of that number of rushing touchdowns in 2020. Name all 3. Remember, you can play or pass this one.
We haven't had a pass yet, Rocky. I mean, you know.
Not had a pass.
3 NFL teams less than half that number.
So
10 or less.
Yeah.
I am going to pass.
Oh. All right, you're going to pass to Josh or Dan?
I'm going to give it to Dan.
All right, Dan. What's it going to be?
I like this a lot because I can't get a letter.
I know. I'm very nervous because Dan's been so good. I'm trying to get Dan a letter, and I didn't feel confident guessing all 3.
The Jets. All 3. Houston, because their running back sucked last year. What's the last one?
He's gonna get this.
No, I'm not. It's either the Giants or I'm leaning towards Giants.
What are you thinking?
But maybe Jags because Robinson didn't score that much. I don't think they rushed.
What's going to be, Dan?
I'll go Jets, Jags, and Houston.
Jets, Jags.
Final answer. Captain.
I feel good about that.
Those are good.
About you getting that wrong.
Yeah. I don't feel very confident, honestly. I just. It was.
Oh no, we'll see.
Tough question.
I think the Giants are in there. I just messed it up. So. Whatever.
All right.
The letter.
Let's see. Some funny chat going on. No real guesses. So.
No real guesses.
No real guesses.
That's a tough one.
No one's guessing.
So, the Jets are one of them. They had 9. Jacksonville was another. They had 9, and Houston was the last one. They had 10. All right.
I shouldn't have passed it to Dan.
I definitely would have got it right too. So no big deal.
Definitely.
Do I sign a letter now?
No, it goes to Rocky.
Okay.
Nice try.
You're not making me a horse.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Nice job, Dan.
Just HOR. Jordan with the I'm sorry if the question is too hard. Apparently not.
Don't be sorry.
Apparently not hard enough.
Yeah, make them harder next time, bro. Come on. Easy.
Yeah. All right, Josh, you ready for yours?
Yeah, why not? Hit me.
Sure.
This is the comeback, Josh. This is it.
Come back to the century.
Comeback of the century. All right. There were 6 players who scored 45 PPR fantasy points or more in a single game in 2020. Name 3 of them.
Here are my hands. I just wanted to show you my hands.
Oh, cool. That's very nice hands. Excellent hands.
In a single, oh no. We scored 45 fantasy points or more. I got this. I definitely got this. Alvin Kamara is obviously one. I don't think anyone can forget about that performance from last year. I feel like I remember a Tyreek Hill and a Tyler Lockett game as well. One of each. It feels pretty good with those three. Let me just take a second here. Yeah, let's just go with those three guys. I like it. We'll go with Alvin Kamara, Tyreek Hill, Tyler Lockett.
All right, locked in.
Yes.
All right, a couple guesses here: Tyreek, Kamara, Henry, Kamara, Hill, and Lockett.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. I was nervous about the Lockett one a little bit, but we'll see.
All right, well,
we know he had one sick game with like over 200 yards.
I think he had 16 catches that game too.
Oh shit! Then I definitely got this, man.
Jason's Tyler Lockett. Don't you mean DK Metcalf? and then he specified just to add on to it. Simon joke.
It's not even a Simon. Well, yeah, this is a Simon joke.
It is. It's us laughing at Simon.
Exactly.
Yes, that's what it is. Yeah.
All right. Well, Ricky Bus is right here. Aaron Jones was one of them. He had 45.6 fantasy points against Detroit in Week 2. Darren Waller was
didn't
another.
He have like the same guesses as me?
I had Waller written down if Josh had passed.
Oh, Waller, yeah.
Waller
he had a 200-yard game too.
Yeah, exactly 45 points against the Jets in Week 13. Tyler Lockett was one. He had 53 points against Arizona in Week 7. I don't think many people can forget about that game.
Had a game like that, right?
Dalvin Cook had 48.6 fantasy points against Green Bay in Week 8. Alvin Kamara and Tyreek Hill were the last two. You got it, Josh.
See, that one I would have gotten right, but I got the question before that.
See, the Tyreek Hill, I was like, wait, am I just thinking back to like previous years now with Tyreek Hill exploding?
That game, he had like 40 points in the first quarter. He had like 200 yards and a couple touchdowns in in the quarter. I remember that game.
Yeah.
I think it was against the Bucks.
I think it was later in the year, actually, wasn't it?
It was the Bucks.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was on pace to annihilate every receiving record ever.
Yeah.
All right. Good job, Josh. Where is this letter going?
I got to give it to Dan. He doesn't have a letter yet. I don't want him to feel lonely.
I was feeling very lonely. You know, I thought I was going to tweet both of you this game.
Hang out with that H. You know, we're good. We're on a roll.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We're on a roll. All right, Dan, we are coming back to you. All right. Here's your question, Dan. Did the Eagles have more turnovers or offensive touchdowns in 2020?
That is a tough one.
That is not very nice.
It's a 50-50.
Playing or passing?
I'll play. I'll play. So turnovers or offensive touchdowns? I'm going to go turnovers.
You're locking in turnovers?
Yes.
Who's feeling the turnovers?
All right. Locked in turnovers. Let's see. What do we got in the chat here?
They had a decent amount of turnovers.
Oh, God. Yeah, Wentz was throwing picks and fumbling left and right.
Yeah, the fumbles. Yeah. You're probably right, Dan.
By the way, this is another Jordan question. I haven't been that great at calling him out, but this is a good one. Well done. Jordan really wanted to make it all Eagles focused today.
I like that Jordan, he likes to, double reverse confuse you with those, so you better watch out.
Double reverse confuse.
Yeah. It's a classic.
Classic. All right. Well, the Eagles had 29 turnovers. Ooh. They had 38 touchdowns. I'm sorry, Dan.
The double reverse confuse.
Double reverse confused.
I love that.
It's funny. I remember all the turnovers and none of the touchdowns.
I'm right there with you, Dan.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
Tough streak for Dan. Jay says nobody wants anything all Eagles.
Just like that, Dan's a hoe.
Just like that.
What about the comment before that where Darren Waller got him $27,000?
Yeah.
That's a good number too. Jordan, we got to talk more. Let's be friends.
Buy me lunch, please.
Yeah.
With your bread, all that cake.
And we'll talk,
talk money.
Daily fantasy. We'll talk daily fantasy, give me some advice. I need it.
This is not financial advice. Jay says, "How's bragging camp going, Jordan?"
Very well.
Yeah, apparently
it works.
Fantastic.
Yeah. All right. This one is for you, Rocky. Are you ready, my friend?
I haven't been doing too well, so I'm never going to be ready, but just ask me.
All right. Rip the Mandate off. I like that. All right. Order these receivers from most receptions to least in 2020. Calvin Ridley, Tyler Lockett, Cole Beasley. Are you going to pass or play?
I am thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and play it.
Play this one, all right.
He's gonna try and play it. I love the confidence.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Lockett is first because I think he had 100 receptions last year. So I'm going Lockett 1, and then it's deciding between the other two. I'm going to go with this is tricky because Kevin Ridley is the best guy of these. So I'm going to say Lockett, Beasley, Ridley.
Do you just call him Kevin Ridley?
Kevin Ridley.
No, I'm messing around.
I don't think I did.
That's what I heard. You did not say that.
Wait, I love that. I love that like bit though. Like you just go up, like someone says something totally normal, and then you just correct them with something completely wrong.
Did you say Thomas Lockett?
Did you say what? Jane Biden? All right, so you're going Lockett.
Did I say Tool Beasley?
And then you said
Tool.
And then Kevin.
He's a tool.
No, you said Kevin Beasley.
Kevin Beasley. Okay.
Is that what you said?
No. I said Lockett, Beasley, Ridley.
Okay, Beasley. Yeah. Lockett, Beasley, Ridley.
Higher, right? I can't remember how many catches he has.
I'm probably wrong, but I just
can't remember.
That's where I'm going.
All right, J-Wall with Ridley, Beasley, Lockett.
Exact reverse.
Anthony with the Ridley, Beasley, Lockett as well.
Oh, wow.
And Butts with the people are way too low on Lockett.
I probably would go. I don't know. I think you're right. I think Lockett did have over 100 catches.
That's what I thought. I thought he had 100 catches.
I think he did too.
I think. Yeah.
I would agree.
Did Ridley?
I'm honestly not sure what Ridley and Beasley had catch-wise.
Yeah.
I just he got a lot of – Beasley was a guy who was getting a lot of PPR points every game. Like last year, he would get you like 10 to 15 points every week because he was catching balls. So
yeah,
that's where I'm going with it.
All right, you guys ready to find out?
Ready.
Yes.
Yep.
Well,
excuse me.
Lockett did have exactly 100 receptions.
Good call.
So not over 100. You're all wrong. Sorry.
I might have said 100.
Beasley had 82. And Ridley had 90.
Yeah, okay.
I'm very sorry. That is a Jay question. So if you're upset with the Josh math, take it up with Jay at GManJ. I'll send you his address.
That time I went with the trick question angle, and I got screwed again. I didn't do it on the Henry one, and I got screwed.
You're overthinking it.
Yeah.
All right. So unfortunately, Rocky, that gives you a letter.
Yep.
We're on to you, Josh.
Yeah. Don't call it a comeback yet.
Andy says, I just realized how much more entertaining FYF will be when there are actual games on. Horse becomes a lot more fun. So we do,
It's a lot easier to talk about.
Not more fun, but it is. we do, like that week's horse usually. So week 4 horse, week 5 horse.
It's a little bit easier to remember what happened a couple days ago than.
But we're still just as bad. Just as bad.
Yeah. They'll still be terrible.
Yeah, obviously. It'll make you guys, the audience, feel a lot smarter.
Yeah.
It does. Jay, you are wrong. I do have your address. Joke's on you. All right.
I'll figure it out.
Let's see, Josh. All right. Here's your question, my friend. Order these players by yards per attempt. 2020. Ezekiel Elliott, Ronald Jones, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Are you going to pass or play?
I have an initial gut feeling to this.
And that is?
I'm going to play. I'm going to go Ronald Jones, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Ezekiel Elliott. Let's go. Lock it in.
All right. So you said Ronald Jones.
CEH Zeke.
Zeke. All right. I don't even know if the chat had time to.
Yeah, that's how quick I am right now. That's how quick I
think
am.
that's the right answer.
He's known for.
I was doing some looking into Ronald Jones lately, and I saw that he had a high yards per carry. And then I don't think CEH was great, and I'm pretty sure Zeke was pretty bad in a yards per carry aspect. So we'll see.
All right. Anthony does not agree with you. So take that for
He's
what
close
it's
enough. He's close enough. Enough.
But Ricky Butts does agree with you. So take that.
Let's go, Ricky. Yeah.
What's that? All right. Well, Rojo was number 1. He had 5.1 yards per attempt. CEH had 4.4 yards per attempt.
It's going to be close, but I think I'm good.
Zeke only had 4. You got it, Josh.
Yeah, let's go.
You got it. You only had 4 yards per attempt. So the final order was Rojo, CEH, Zeke. Well done, Josh.
We got to tie this game up. Give that R to Dan. We're all horse.
All right. Dan with the R.
Mm-hmm.
Tied
game. I started out with an HOR, I think, before anyone had a letter. Something like that.
I think Rocky might have had 1.
Yeah, I think I
maybe.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right. Quickly circling in on the end of this game here. Ricky says, flex on him, Josh.
I actually flex.
All right. Dan, we are back to you. Are you ready?
Do it.
All right. What's up? All right. Name 2 receivers who had over 1,000 receiving yards and double-digit receiving touchdowns in 2020. Are you going to pass or play?
I will play.
Dan likes this one.
So receivers that had at least 1,000 yards and over 10 touchdowns? Over 10.
Double-digit.
Double-digit. Okay. I will go with Devontae Adams and Tyreek Hill. Final answer.
Those are my exact 2 guesses.
I bet Justin Jefferson's also in there, huh? Right?
This is this is actually worded incorrectly.
I'm
throwing an amendment on here.
Amendment.
So give me 1 second.
Sorry, Dan. Deal with it, bro.
I am.
I keep the integrity of the game here.
It did seem like, It
didn't seem like it was right.
It did seem like
the question's wrong.
Hey, we've all been there.
We can't have Dan win, so now we got to change the question.
The real question is, who had more quarterback touchdowns?
Oh. Come up with that one, Josh, then you can ask it.
I'm going to say Tyreek Hill.
Let's see.
Amending the question.
How is this worded? Okay. All right. We got it now. We got it. All right.
Good? Okay.
Which 2 wide receivers had over 1,000 receiving yards and double-digit receiving touchdowns? All right. Are you going to pass or play?
I'll play. So I'll go with Metcalf and AJ.
All right.
Thank you.
Locked in with DK Metcalf and AJ Brown. All right. Good guesses. Anthony with Diggs and Adams. Nice try. Wrong question. Your fault.
It was the right question.
I hope you're right with Diggs. I'll tell you that much.
Metcalf and Diggs.
Hey, you might be in trouble, Dan.
Stop it.
I'm not sure Diggs had double-digit touchdowns.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors for the host. I like that. Fight to the death. All right. Well, AJ Brown had 1,075 receiving yards and 11 touchdowns, so he's won.
Oh, it's all over.
Stephon Diggs had 1,535 receiving yards for only 8 touchdowns.
Give it to Josh.
Why couldn't I get that question?
Josh, get the letter.
I like letters.
All right. Josh, you're close to death, my friend.
I like it.
Jesus.
Close to horse death.
Look, Rocky, you get this right. You get
the glue factory.
And I get mine right. You know?
Yeah. I haven't been getting too many right there, Josh. So.
All right. Rocky, here's your question. Rank these Eagles by PPR fantasy points. Carson Wentz, I almost said Chris Carson. Carson Wentz, Travis Fulgham, Miles Sanders. Are you going to play or pass?
I'm going to play.
Huh. This one makes
the
my eyebrows go up.
Too easy. That's what's worrying me. Which means it's probably wrong when I'm thinking.
It's going to be.
Questions.
Even I gotta think Wentz is first as a quarterback. Even with the shortened season, he was actually like QB 12 when he went out, despite how horrible he was. So I gotta think it was Carson Wentz, and Miles Sanders missed a couple games too. So I don't think he would have been over Wentz. And then Fulgham disappeared after like 4. I gotta say Wentz, Sanders, Fulgham, but it seems too easy. But that's what I'm going with.
Wentz, Sanders, Fulgham?
Yep, lock it in.
All right, locked in. Anthony in here with Fulgham, Sanders, Wentz. The opposite. Ricky with Sanders, Fulgham, Wentz. Wait.
I think I would have swapped Sanders and Wentz myself.
That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
That's probably the trick of it. And I I'll get screwed on the trick question.
It's close though. I can't decide. I think Fulgham's got to be last, right?
Wentz, Sanders, Fulgham just seems too easy. So I'm probably wrong.
All right, well, Fulgham was last. He had 116 fantasy points.
Sanders was first.
Sanders had 170 fantasy points.
Oh, that's going to be close. No.
Wentz had 198. You got it.
Good job. Let's go.
I got to give it to Dan, I guess.
Let's go. Right. Let's go.
You guys can knock Dan out of this with a strategic correct answer here, Josh.
You nervous, Dan?
Nope.
Nervous?
No. Nervous? I'm good. I'm good. I will not forget this betrayal, though.
Fair enough.
Anthony's sad guy. Ricky Butts says he's changing my mind. Fulgham Death not up there.
Good job.
Good job. You did it.
I don't know if he said that before or after he got the answer, but good job.
Good job.
I like it.
All right, Josh, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Here's your question. Order these QBs by interceptions in 2020. Russell Wilson, Ben Roethlisberger, Baker Mayfield. Are you going to pass or le play?
I gotta play, but I have no idea what the answer is. I'm just thinking it through it. If I'm thinking through it logically, Ben Roethlisberger was kind of inaccurate, throwing the ball all around. He kind of comes to my mind as should be first on this list. Russell Wilson, he's usually a very efficient passer. He had a great beginning of the season, but really tailed off at the end. But again, interceptions, I don't know if he threw a ton of them. Baker Mayfield, again, more of an efficient offense, but they had some shootouts last year.
Be Josh.
I don't know. I have no idea what to do.
You can still pass it.
You think I should?
No.
So the most interceptions.
I mean, you probably should if you have no idea, because then you'll lose. But
I think so. I think Wilson's last on this list. I feel pretty good about that. It's just Ben and Baker where I'm having trouble. Like, I'll go Ben, Baker, Russell.
Ben, Baker, Russell.
Ben,
Baker,
Russell Wilson.
Russell.
Cheers, boys.
All right.
It was fun while it lasted.
It was fun while it lasted. Well, Big Ben had 10 interceptions.
Oh my God, no!
I would have thought it was
so
more.
horrible. No, I'm joking. Yeah, me too. A lot more.
Baker had 8 interceptions.
Is Russell Wilson number 1 here?
Russell Wilson had 13 interceptions.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Josh.
I would have guessed that, Josh. Honestly,
Me too. I would not have put
no
Russell
way
Wilson
Wilson was
first.
first. I never would have
way.
guessed Wilson first in a million years.
Good question. Good question. Hey, now we know though.
Now we do know.
No one's half the battle.
We wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Knowing is half the battle.
Knowing is half the battle. All right, Josh. I'll give you a little horsey here. Whoops. Hold on. Accidentally gave Dan a little horsey too.
Whoa.
There we go. Give you a nice little solo layout here. Give us that horse noise, that award-winning horse noise. Oh, beautiful.
That was beautiful.
That is a healthy horse
That is
right
a
there.
pretty good one.
Very healthy horse.
I do what I can. I
think it's much better than JL's.
It is.
It most likely is. Yeah, I think that's a safe bet.
We don't have to worry about that today, though.
Yeah.
All right, Dan. Here's your question. Which QB had the longest completed pass thrown in 2020 between Russell Wilson, Drew Lock, and Aaron Rodgers? Are you going to pass or play?
I will.
Question and a half.
Who had the longest completed pass?
You know it's going to end up being Drew Lock.
It's Drew Lock. I think he had like a 90-yard touchdown. Final answer.
So you're locking in Drew Lock?
Screw
Yeah.
you.
I think you're right. I think it might have been a Jerry Judy too.
Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Jordan says, Josh, you should have
Yeah, I
passed
know
it.
I should have freaking passed it, Jordan. All right, I know I should have passed it.
Anthony with the Drew Lock agreeing with you. Well, Russell Wilson, his longest pass was 62 yards. Aaron Rodgers was 78. Drew Lock's was 20. No, I'm just kidding. It was 92.
20 yards.
All right.
The longest completed pass all year.
20 yards.
Starting like every game.
One of the
20 yards.
completed passes all year.
He was so proud of that.
See, that was one where it was so obvious because, like, why is Drew Lock in there otherwise?
Couldn't be associated.
Who gave me that one? I think that might be a Jordan one.
Jordan overdid himself that time.
Yeah, I think it was a Jordan one. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jordan. I'm pretty sure it was yours. All right.
I'm gonna get this letter to Josh. No, I'm kidding.
I'll take it.
He's a horse H.
Horse
All right.
A.
All right, it is tied up.
A?
Coming down to the final question.
That was a
Maybe
J
do a lot of
question,
work.
JL. It was a J
It was a J question. Okay, my apologies.
Oh well then. Screw you, Josh.
You guys, I can't keep you all straight. J-named folks out there. All right, Rocky. This is for the win here.
I know.
It is. It comes to this.
Pressure.
Benedict Arnold.
Order these quarterbacks by completion percentage in 2020. Jalen Hurts, Joe Flacco, Nick
Oh my God.
Mullins.
I know one of them. I know their completion percentage.
You actually just know it?
Pretty much. Not exactly. Not to the point, you know.
I'm assuming
10,
it's Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
3.
I know approximately what it is. God.
This is a Jordan question.
I'm probably going to regret this because Dan's a savant, but I'm going to pass it.
All right, Dan. What's your answer?
Let's go with I know Hertz had like 52%. That's like the thing that everyone keeps throwing around, that why he's going to suck. So did Flacco have higher than that in Mullins? Let's go. I think Flacco sucked. Let's go Mullins, Flacco, Hertz. Please.
All right. Locked in. Mullins, Flacco, Hurts. Anthony with the Rocky.
I'm rooting for you too, Rocky. Get Dan out of here.
Yeah.
Everyone throws that 52% thing.
I'm rooting for me
In my
too.
face.
Oh, really? That's weird.
All right. Well, Jalen Hurts did have 52%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I knew too.
Flacco had 55%. And Mullins had 64%. Your encyclopedia paid off, Dan.
Boom! Encyclopedia.
Nice job, Dan. I knew I was going to regret passing that. I should have just guessed.
All right.
Boo. Boo.
There will be
Boo.
no noises coming from this mouth today. So,
All right, Rocky, you know what you got to do.
I gotta try and do a.
Give us your best horse noise.
Oh,
Oh, I like that.
that is
Next
it.
level.
That is it, Rocky. Killing it.
That was the horse equivalent of sultry.
Yeah. Sultry horse.
The sultry horse.
I lucked out most of that game anyway because these two were just giving each other letters. I was just getting all my questions wrong.
You're just yeah.
Yeah.
As a bystander.
Nah.
Great game, boys. Dan pulls another one out.
Yeah, it's nice.
That was
job,
fun.
Dan.
Man,
You guys made me use all my questions. Thought about cheating and maybe only come out with some of the questions. Like, oh, they'll get each other out, but can't trust them.
Nope.
Ricky
You know the
Best.
game's gonna go like this.
Thanks, Ricky.
Killer horse noise.
I mean,
Rocky,
with like the
I was very
at the
nervous
beginning
about the horse
and everything.
noise, too, so I appreciate the praise.
he needs that positive reinforcement.
Yes.
It was a great horse noise.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Rocky. That was awesome.
Yeah, because it's
Rocky,
very
I got
important I
something
be able
for
to
you.
make a horse noise in my regular.
Also-
Put it on your resume. I'll endorse you on LinkedIn.
Real quick, trading makes fantasy fun.
No, you son of a bitch! I was about to say. Trading does make fantasy fun.
I host a pod called Trade Addicts. I'm fully aware, Josh.
I'm fully aware. You don't need to remind me.
I'll take
You don't need to
everything.
mansplain
Everything.
trading to me, Josh.
It makes it fun. It makes it fun.
Mansplain.
I'll teach you someday. We can hop on a Zoom call, talk about trading.
Yeah.
I'll let you know how it works. You know.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it, Josh.
Josh is a trading savant. You can learn a lot from him.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Rocky. That was awesome.
It was a lot of fun. I didn't get many questions right, but it was still a lot of fun. So thanks for having me on again. And if I come on a third time, I may go back to pole perception now.
That's fair. That's fair. I think you ran laps around us in that game.
Yeah. It was,
Rick is like-
definitely a better performer. Like I said, I think I only got one question right. I either passed or got it wrong, and all the rest of them.
It's just bad luck. It's bad luck. Blame Jordan and Jay and not me at all, please.
No, everything is Jordan Jay's fault. Everything.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that about wraps it up for us. Make sure that you go follow Rocky on Twitter at DynastyFFAddict. Follow Dan at EagleDanFF. Josh and I, FYF Josh or John Luke, whichever one you're trying to follow. Or just follow both of us. And you can follow the company at Front Yard FYF. Make sure you go subscribe to us on YouTube. Helps us out a ton. Super easy way to support the show. And we will be back tomorrow. Simon won't be. He's dead and gone. But
He's gone.
Josh and I will be here.
He's out of here. He's
gone.
out of
He's
here. He's
All right.
out of here.
We'll see y'all tomorrow. Goodbye.
Check out those
I love-
shorts. They're wonderful.
Yeah, they're shorts. Straight